A plan the opposition talked about, a plan that is rich, Mr Speaker, coming from that side of the House. In the ebbing years of the late, unlamented Labour administration, their rudderless ship of state, crewed by a coalition of the unclean and the unwilling, was wallowing, becalmed in the doldrums of doubt, duplicity and despair. Sails in tatters, hanging listlessly. Right. The bottom befouled with the barnacles of indecision, the weeds of indolence, and the hull riddled with the teredo worms of mischief, misdeeds and malfeasance. As the tide of public disenchantment grew and grew, and the spectre of imminent electoral defeat loomed on the horizon, confusion and hesitancy reigned. On the chart table, no course was outlined for innovation, economic prosperity, growth. Only a well-funded rutter of more and more ill-directed government spending. Ill-directed government speaker, Mr Speaker, which saw the performance of our tradable sector, the sector which underpins New Zealand's jobs and living standards, decline year after year after year, despite the best economic conditions in decades. John Key's National League government has careened the hull, replaced the rotting timbers, renewed the sails and set course towards a brighter future for all New Zealand. This is a principled, pragmatic government which listens to New Zealanders and consistently delivers on our promises. We are committed to making New Zealand a better place and are relentlessly focused on what matters to all New Zealanders. Our policies are designed to educate our young people better and to make all New Zealanders safer, healthier and wealthier. We will help New Zealanders become wealthier by removing the cloying embrace of the widespread red tape and regulation which burgeoned under the previous government like mushrooms on a cowpat. We are encouraging better, smarter public services, lifting education and skills, boosting infrastructure, facilitating innovation in business and pursuing an ambitious trade agenda led by our globally respected Trade Minister Tim Grosser. We are tilting our tax system to reward personal effort and encourage savings and productive investment. We understand that a prime duty of a government is to protect the most vulnerable. To do this and deliver the world-class education, hospitals and other public services New Zealanders merit, we have maintained an unrelenting focus on growing our economy and jobs. Mr Speaker, the previous government's efforts to grow the economy were notable by their scarcity and about as useful as a glockenspiel in a pipe band, Mr Speaker. A glockenspiel in a pipe band, or perhaps two left boots for Dan Carter. Not very useful. Growing our economies and jobs, Mr Speaker, whilst cushioning New Zealand from the harsh effects of the worst global financial and economic crisis in decades, has required discipline and fiscal probity. This government has resisted calls to spend billions more, an extra stimulus which would have left us with a hangover of higher debt and led to a credit rating downgrade that would have hurt all New Zealanders through their home mortgage, interest rates or business loans. This government has got the balance right and New Zealander is better for it. Economic growth is not just a theoretical construct. It impacts directly on people's lives and means an increase in people's income, which in turn gives them better choices, more security and a higher standard of living. We've reshaped the mesh at multiple levels and many different areas to achieve a growing economy, safeguard existing jobs and provide opportunities for new jobs. Following our tax reforms from October 1st, almost 3/4 of tax-paying New Zealanders will pay only 70.5 cents for each dollar they earn. This lower tax rate rewards effort and gives New Zealanders an increased incentive to upskill, develop new products and services along the way, often creating new jobs for others to get ahead as well, under their own steam. Lower personal taxes will provide an added reason for skilled people to remain in or move to New Zealand. Lower personal taxes will encourage savings as people have higher after-tax incomes and pay less tax on their invested income.